What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I am your warden, Dimitri Strine, and today you're going to obviously notice that I've got Master Pack summons in the background. Also, that there's no game audio. The game audio will kick in around the 2-minute mark because I forgot to turn the game music off. So when I turn it off, the game audio will come back on. And the reason I'm doing Master Pack summons is because I wanted more Z medals. So now that I am not ranting and, just blowing off steam about the newest update, let's actually talk about the newest update. And people are going to think that this entire video is going to be about the banner. It's not. I will talk about the banner. But for me, the banner is the least important aspect of any update. They can put any unit on a banner and I will not care any more than any other unit. Obviously, this banner is especially bad. It is outrageously bad. So I will talk about it because it's worth talking about. However, I don't care about banners. Obviously, it's a gacha game. A gacha game's whole gimmick is the summoning. So the banners are important to the game itself, but for me personally, I could frankly care less because what good is pulling all of these units if you can't use them? Keep in mind, not everyone likes wasting their life away in PvP. Hell, I don't even like doing it. I do it because frankly I have to if I want to know what the hell I'm talking about when I talk about PvP. I can't exactly talk about a mode or something that I don't play. So I have to play PvP. But there are plenty of people who are not content creators and don't want to play PvP every day. I mean, PvP rewards suck. I sure as hell don't play PvP for its rewards. That sure as hell is not the reason why, and I highly doubt anyone else is. I think most people just play PvP, like high-ranking PvP players, they just do it so that they can be at a high rank. You really think they care about them 1,500 crystals? Most of them are paid to play players anyway. You think they really care about those 1,500 crystals? The 300 Z power is good. But you really think they care about those 1,500 crystals? No, that's not why they play. I don't make top 6K every season for the crystals, 1,000 crystals. No, I do it for the title. But no, I do it because I have to if I want to know what I'm talking about. But as I said, there are plenty of people that don't want to play PvP, but they still want to play the game. But because PvE is more neglected than the Super Warriors tag, like, what do you do? If you don't want to play PvP, but you still want to play the game, and you pull some units, like, say you pulled the new Goku, right? Say you pulled LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but you didn't really feel like going into PvP right away. What do? You have him do the fucking champion bonus? Alright. Done champion bonus. You saw him use one card. Alright. Cool. Then what? Let's fight. Alright. You saw him use 3 more cards. I mean, if you're lucky, you can actually see all of his animations. You could stall the game. Like, if in champion bonus, you could probably stall the game out long enough to get your ult and LF him. And then in Let's Fight, you can just, hope you can get the other animations, all the other cards. I mean, sure. But then what do? All of those can only be done once per day. And most people have probably already beaten the story, so they could get 7-star Shallot. And the story mode is only updated once a month. The raid doesn't come out till the weekend. And the original stories event that came back are just that. They're returning events. So unless you've only been playing the game for about 3 months, you've already completed those. So, yeah. What exactly do you expect us to do? And my thing is, right, I'm not even talking about, oh, we need more crystals. We do. We do. We get like 5,000 crystals a month. That's pathetic. But honestly, if they released an event with 150 stages on it and didn't give us a goddamn thing for completing it, I would still be more happy than I am now. Because at least I would have something to do. Like, that's my biggest issue with the game right now. Like, I've gone through multiple phases with this game, but at the current moment, my biggest issue with the game is just the fact that there is no game. If you're not playing PvP, there is no game. There's nothing to do. The fact that the longest amount of time I've been in the game for the past like 2 weeks has been to record these Master Pack summons outside of the PvP grinds, of course, is sad. Like, why are there no... Like, they talk about how long it takes. Like, in one of the previous video and stuff, they talked about how long it takes to make units. They talked about how it takes, like 3 months to make a normal unit. But you don't seem to have an issue releasing 7 units in a month. Like, we get 2 Zenkais, a Legends All-Star, and a Step Up every month. That is 4 banners every month with a, I guess now, average of 4 new units. 4 new Sparkings. Now this month we got 3. But on average, it's usually 4 new Sparking units. Like, if it takes you so long to make units, stop making so many of them. Like, I get it, you want to make money, but you already make tens of millions of dollars a month. It is a Dragon Ball game. You will make money, I promise you. Alright? The Dragon Ball fan base is not just going to disappear overnight. Alright? We will still be here tomorrow if you decide to stop making 5 units a month. And keep in mind, Zenkai units aren't just easy to program either. They also probably take around a month to make. So, even though they don't actually change much, it's just like the editing of the programming and the code for an already existing unit in the game, which then also kind of changes the code for the game itself. Those probably also take around a month to do as well. So realistically, in order for them to make all the stuff that they put in those summons within a 1-month period, if they worked on them one at a time, it'd take an entire year. If we went through all the Sparkings, the Extremes, and the Zenkais that we got within a 30-day period, because we also normally get 1 free EX Zenkai a month, if they worked on all of that one thing at a time, it'd take them an entire year. On top of all these quality of life changes that they're trying to make, honestly, I wish they would just focus on making an actual game. I wish they would just focus on the content of the game. That is my biggest issue with this update. The lack of content. It's my biggest issue with most updates recently. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I honestly thought most of the recent updates throughout this past year have been pretty good. I can't complain that much about any of them so far this entire year, but there's one consistent complaint that I have had throughout all of them, and that is the lack of content that drops the day of the update. For those of you who know, first impressions are everything to me, alright? The very first day of a celebration and the very first day of an update is the most important day to me. I don't care about what happens 2 weeks from now. I care about what happens today. Or yesterday, technically. I care about what happens on the day that the update or the celebration drops. Because that's the most important day. The fact that the raid is coming out this weekend, that's cool, but I can't actually consider that a part of this update. Because it's not. It didn't drop with the update. That's not a part of this update. Technically speaking, the only new thing we got was the banner, champion bonus, and a PvP equip. That's it. That is everything this update gave us. Like, what? What? This update gave us 50 crystals. This update gave us 50 crystals. Alright, look. I think I've gotten my point across that content matters most to me. Banners are not content, but I feel like Bandai treats them as content. Bandai thinks that we only play the game for the banners. The problem with that is, yeah, we love the banners, but we can't summon on any of them because you don't give us any content. And normally events equal crystals, and when there's no events, there's no crystals. And hell, there are even some events that don't give crystals at all, or even any form of summoning material. There are events that give some tickets, like the Just Try to Surpass Me event. I despise the fact that the Legends All-Star tickets are not guaranteed sparking, but I mean, they exist. They're guaranteed hero unit. That's what they are. But like they exist. I don't mind it. Just Try to Surpass Me is fine. Kind of wish it had more stages because that event is usually out for an entire season. Yet there's only 3 stages. I wouldn't mind like 7 to 10, maybe even 15 stage event. You know, just something to do. All right, I actually kind of like Just Try to Surpass Me. It's frustrating because it's hard as hell, but I don't mind it because it keeps me in the game. I like them. As boring as 50 battle events are, at least they keep me in the damn game. I actually can play once I get to battle 40. Realistically, those need to just be 10 battle events because the first, at least 20, because the first 30 battles, that's not, it's what I call non-content. It's when you can put the game on autoplay and it'll still beat it in under 10 minutes. Anytime you can put an event on autoplay and have 30 battles go by in less than 10 minutes, oh boy, your event is too easy. Alright. Content. We need more of it. So that's step 1 on how to make this update better. 1, get over your little obsession with releasing the raids on the weekends and just have the raid drop with the update. And also, a 50 battle event would have been nice. Like, almost every Step Up banner has a 50 battle event associated with it. Or at least a 50 battle event that's out at the same time as it. Hell, even some Legends All-Star banners have had that. Like the Metal Cooler one. So, I think that would have been good. Like, have the raid, have a 50 battle event, and have a Just Try to Surpass Me event. So that you can try and get some more GSP tickets, possibly even some more Legends All-Star tickets. And then it would have been fine. You would have gotten 2,000 crystals between the raid and the 50 battle event, which isn't a lot, but at least you can attempt to summon. You can't do a goddamn thing with 50 crystals, but you can do something with 2,000. So you can choose to save them, or you can test your luck and throw them into Goku's banner. And then you have the Just Try to Surpass Me event. So, you know, maybe you're like, all right, I'll beat the Just Try to Surpass Me event first. We'll use our tickets. If we don't pull them, we'll put the crystals in. If we do pull them, bet we save. That's all you would have needed to do. That's it. If this update had happened and we had gotten the raid of 50 battle events and like just something like the Just Try to Surpass Me event, it didn't have to be the Just Try to Surpass Me. It could be any kind of event that gives, you know, at least one GSP ticket. You know, like it would have been a lot nicer, and my only gripe with the update would have essentially been the banner itself, which I will now talk about for the last few minutes of this video. My God, just wow. Here's the thing, right? The units on the banner are fine. I don't like the fact that the only new sparking is an LF unit, but at the end of the day, the other units on the banner aren't that bad. Again, as with all step-ups, I wish there were less units, but most of the units on the banner are good. You've got Red Frieza there. Just him being there gives you a reason to summon on that banner. Red Frieza is stupid. Red Frieza is so good. Like, him just being there by himself makes that banner kind of worth summoning on. However, God, this step-up format, just, can y'all decide what the hell you want to do with the step-up format? Like, just tell us. Another one of my biggest problems is that they don't tell us shit. They have these monthly video and stuff things, and yet somehow we still know nothing. We somehow still know nothing. And not only do they not tell us what is happening, when we rightfully have questions of why, we are never told why, as if Bandai doesn't owe us a damn thing, even though in reality Bandai owes us everything. It's us who don't owe Bandai a damn thing. I've mentioned this before. I made a whole video about this, but they need the player base. The player base does not need them. If the Legends team ceases to exist tomorrow, we'll still be here. We'll still be Dragon Ball fans. We'll just play something else. But if we decide to stop playing your game, you will disappear. If we actually disappear, so do you. But if you disappear, we'll still be here. So it'd be nice if you communicated with us. I'm not saying you have to kiss our ass and do everything we want you to do. The player base doesn't know what it wants half the time. Even I have made ridiculous claims that I look back on and say, damn, that would have been a dumb idea. But it would be nice if you could communicate with us, all right? Communication is key in every relationship. But back to the actual banner, the removal of the free step was something everyone hated with the Gogeta and Broly banners. They brought it back, which made everyone happy, and then they took it away again, which pissed everyone off again. They got rid of the ×2 new character rates, I'm assuming because the only new unit is an LF and they didn't want him to have a good pull rate. The tickets, the actual pull rate in the tickets are fine, but they went back to needing 5 tickets to do a summon, which is bad. So at best, the tickets themselves are mediocre. Yeah, you've got a pretty good chance of pulling Super Saiyan 4 Goku off of them, but good luck actually getting enough tickets to do the summon with your 50 crystals a day. Alright, let me stop ragging on champion bonus. It's not even a bad event. Like, 50 crystals a day is nice. It's 50 crystals you didn't have before. But it's just like, I really just wish it was either permanent or an event that I could just get all 500 crystals at once. You know, like 10, 15, 20 stages. Shit. It wouldn't be that bad. Like, damn. But essentially, that's all there is to talk about. Because nothing happened in this update. I really do hope that they learn. I'm already well aware that there has been a lot of backlash for this update. People are rightfully pissed about this update, and I think people should be pissed this update is just straight bad. It is up there as one of the worst updates ever. Weirdly enough, I would actually argue that the 2-year anniversary was worse simply because it was supposed to be an anniversary celebration. Like, obviously, in terms of content and, you know, like the actual contents of the update, yeah, this one's worse. But, I mean, the 2-year anniversary, again, it was supposed to be an anniversary, and it just sucked. Like, oh my god. I think the 2-year anniversary is probably the worst update ever, simply because it was bad, and it's the one time of year where you kind of don't have the right to make mistakes. You can't really afford to have a bad update. But you know what? Let me shut up. All right, I've been nagging your ear off for 20 minutes at this point. I'm gonna get out of here. If you enjoyed this video and agreed with anything I said, do make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that join button if you can. It really does help the channel out. All the links you could ever want are in the description down below. Let me know how many Z medals I got in this video, like the exact number. Yup, I said that right now. So if anyone actually kept count throughout the video, you get nothing for it, but I don't know, maybe I'll mention you in my next video for being a goddamn legend. Anyway, I'll see all of you when Mit's back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.